Welcome to the Be Monumental week for October 5th. We're 5 weeks out from the marathon. You do have the entire month of November, so you have extra time if you need it. But with the training program, we are targeting the original race date of November 7th to give you as much flexibility as possible. Let's get into the week's workouts. This week, the Tuesday workout, or the highest quality workout, is 1 to 5 to 1. Or for some people, just 5 to 1. So this is 1 minute hard, 2 minutes easy, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes easy, 3 minutes hard, 3 minutes easy, and so on. The details are in Training Peak, so you can read through that. But this workout is a great mix. As you may have figured out by now, I enjoy workouts on Tuesdays that offer a mix of training effects. This one has a little bit of everything. With running as short as 1 minute hard, there is a speed element to it. The amount of work that we're doing, and also when we get into 3, 4, 5 minutes at a hard effort, we're also getting some economy, boosting your VO2, raising that ceiling. Because it's 25 minutes of hard running, there's a stamina element to it. And because there's 25 minutes of hard running, a warm up and a cool down and recovery jogs in between, the day's mileage is pretty good. So for many of you, there's also a little bit of an endurance benefit. So we're covering a lot of things. If you are recovering from your virtual Indy half marathon, or you did a 5 or 10 mile race this weekend as part of my fall race series, we might want to dial that back a little bit. If you did 5 miles, you're probably okay for the full workout. If you race 10 miles or a half marathon, we might want to dial that back to 5 to 1. Or if your legs are really complaining from the effort that you put forth this weekend, running the easy miles is fine as well. On Thursday, we're doing continuous hills. Continuous hills is a great effective workout. It's not real measurable, so there's no pressure to hit times or goals of any sort. Just run. Find a hill that's enough to get your attention. It doesn't have to be a monster. It doesn't have to be really long. It doesn't have to be really steep. But something that by the time you get to the top of it, you're ready to be on flat ground or be going downhill. So continuous hills, we count the time running uphill and downhill. We just don't count any time on the flat. So you might even have a couple of different hills. And this workout is done in sets of 10 minutes, typically for 2 or 3 times 10 minutes. So warm up, find a hill, run up and down for 10 minutes. You can take a recovery mile in between or go find another hill that's nearby and repeat the same thing. Let the hill do the work. You shouldn't be really charging these hills. And after Tuesday, there's not probably too much fight left in your legs to be overdoing it on Thursday. Just run up the hill, get the training effect. You'll be breathing a little bit harder by the time you get to the top. Your legs will be ready for some recovery. Running down, we're getting the eccentric contractions, so there's even benefits to the downhill recovery running. For the weekend, we're back to a longer run. For the marathon, most of you are at 18 to 20 miles, so we're getting close to being done with the increases in long run distance. And for the half marathon, we have 10 to 14 for most people as well. That begs the obvious question for the half marathon, why are we going 14 if the half marathon is only 13 miles? If the goal is simply to finish, you do not need to exceed the race distance. If you want to run a given pace, having more endurance so you can go faster and still be able to finish in great shape, it gives you a little bit more safety net. So we do want to exceed that if we can. Again, if the goal is just to finish, we don't even need to go to 13 miles. 10 miles will probably do it with all the things that come on race day and being rested going into that. But we'd rather have a little bit longer long runs and have you over prepared rather than under prepared in this case. If you're having any aches or pains, we need to address those and we need to adjust your training for that. Otherwise, full speed ahead. And again, this is 5 weeks to go. I'll see you again next week.